Welcome to the module of self-motivation. Self-motivation, when you say two important words, self and then motivation, right? Let's try to understand what it is and how it works. You must have heard this famous proverb. You you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make it drink. The proverb is true for not some of the people, but for everyone. Unless and until a person himself wants something, one cannot make him do without his will. This is where self-motivation plays a key role. No matter how much motivation external agents may provide to you, a person, unless and until person is self-motivated, he will not be ready to face and achieve greater goals of his life and fulfill his destiny. Everything needs to come from within. External factors can help, can fuel a little, but it works to a particular level until and unless one decides by himself to go ahead and do that. Let's learn a little more about motivation. Self-motivation. The few things that inspire, that helps you get into the track, get into the way how you would help yourself motivated. Number one is dream. Dream is an important part. People get scared to dream big. I think people should dream. It doesn't cost anything, right? Spend enough time in dreaming big. Dream helps. Work on a concrete plan. Just a dream will not do anything, right? Once you have dreamt about something, you need to work on a concrete plan. What needs to be done with the dream? And no concrete plan works until unless there is positive attitude towards it, right? If you decide that no, this is something which I can do, which is I cannot do, someone says something, it doesn't work. You dream, you make a concrete plan for it, and then you should have a positive attitude toward that. And then it's very important to start with a small step. Until action is there, it doesn't work. I might have dreamt a great stuff, I might have made a plan, I might have had a lot of positive attitude with me, but if I don't take action, it doesn't work. The next one, once you take action, you will have many people coming and talking. You should always block the external forces, right? See, someone comes and tells you this is something which you cannot do. It means it is something that they cannot do by themselves. So they think that no one else can do. Just block external forces. Be consistent, right? Until unless you're consistent on something, things doesn't work. And then the important part is always avoid procrastination. It's the easiest thing that comes to us, we'll do it later, we can do some other time, next, never do that. And finally, I would say never quit. It will come your way, right? Work on it, it will come. Self-motivation is important in every aspect of your life. Be it career, social life, relationship, health, fitness, spirituality, personality development, name anything. It works. Firstly, you must find out what motivates you. Some people may get motivated by influential people, while some by reading a book, an inspirational book, stories. Different methods are used by different people. Self-motivation is more effective method than any of these things. Reading a motivational book or listening to an inspirational audio, video, will inspire you temporarily. You can motivate yourself. You do not have to depend on external factors. Self-motivation is the best inspirational technique that you could find. There are, of course, different steps, So I'm going to talk to you about the steps that will help you for your self-motivation. Number one, get out of your comfort zone, right? This is some place where everyone, most of the time, gets stuck. We work towards it, we try our level best, we reach to a particular place and then we stop. We don't try to take more chances because this is a place where we feel, okay, I'm happy, right? Be willing to leave your comfort zone. The greatest barrier to achieve your potential is your comfort zone, always. Great things happen when you make friends with your discomfort zone. And when you come out of your comfort zone and get into the discomfort zone, it will be a little difficult in the beginning, but you're going to make a great way ahead. Step 2, mistakes happen. Don't worry for that so much, right? Mistakes happen. Learn to correct it and go ahead. Make new mistakes. You don't need to make the same mistakes that you have done, but mistakes do happen. Don't be afraid of making mistakes. Wisdom helps us avoid making mistakes and comes from making millions of them. So don't worry. Step 3 is stop limiting yourself, right? Don't indulge in self-limiting thinking. Oh, this is something which I don't think I can do. This is something which I'm not ready for it. Act, you would be able to, go through some part. Think empowering, expansive thoughts, right? How well you could go ahead and do. Don't never limit yourself. Step 4, be happy. The most basic stuff, we are all, you need to choose to be happy. It's not like, by default, you'll always be happy. You need to work for it. You need to choose to be happy. Happy people are easily motivated, right? You would have seen in many places when you try to motivate somebody, people are happy, they're easily motivated. And happiness is your birthright. So don't settle for anything less, right? Anything. Say, I had this conversation some time back. Somebody, with a student, he says, what exactly do you want? He says, I need a job. Are you sure you want a job? He says, no, I need money also. Oh, you need money, then be very clear. You need money, you don't need a job. That's all, you need money? You have a lot of money in your bank account. What do you do now? No, I don't want to keep the money in my bank account. I want to use it. I want to buy stuff. I want to buy a Ferrari. I want to buy a big building. So basically, what you want is not neither the job or the money. You want a Ferrari. Then it go on. Oh, why do you want a Ferrari? If I go ahead, you want to show it off. Why do you want to do that? It boils down to being happy, right? Happiness is your birthright. You need to work towards it. Step 5, self-development. Spend at least 1 hour a day in self-development. Read good books or listen to inspiring tapes. It helps. Driving to and from, in this traffic provides a good time, an opportunity to read or to go through a lot of self-development stuff. Step 6, finish what you start. To never stop something in between. It doesn't work that way. The result or the fruit of something which you get only in the end. So never stop in between. Whatever you have started, ensure you finish it. That's step 6. And step 7 says, live in the present. See, most of the time, you either worried about the past, something that happened which you have no control, or we are thinking about the future and getting anxious about it, which we also have no control. Tomorrow has a million possibilities and you don't know what it is. And in this thing, you miss to be in the present. Live fully at the present moment. This is exactly the moment that can change anything and everything. The moment you start living in this present, you would see you are not worried about anything. You're always happy. That's how it works. When you live in the past or in the future, right, you're not able to make things happen. All things happens in present. You got to understand, always live in the present. Step 8, never give up. Never quit when you experience a setback or frustration. Things do happen, right? See, there is either a success story or there is a lesson learned. There is nothing called as failure. We unnecessarily stop ourselves by, thinking, I have failed here. No, I have learned a new lesson. Let me start again, right? Success could be just around the corner. You never know. It was just there. Step 9, dream and dream big. Right? Dare to dream big. It doesn't take much, right? If you think that, okay, if I dream to have a house, why don't you dream to have a villa? I mean, maybe something bigger than that. It's good, right? So step 9 says dream big. Step 10 says live life to the fullest. The real tragedy in life is not in how much we suffer, but rather in how much we miss. So don't miss a thing. Don't miss a thing. Try everything that is possible. We must be prepared at any moment to sacrifice who we are, so that we're capable to become what we could be. Otherwise, you will just stuck there. So it's time to take some action. Write down 1 or 2 specific behaviors that you want to change in next, say, 3 weeks. Take a minute. Write down. Share 3-week goal. 3-week goal is important. 3 weeks is 21 days. It says normally that, in 21 days, if you follow something, it becomes a habit. Pick 1 or 2 behaviors, share that with somebody who is very close to you and ask them to keep a check on you, and you work towards it. In 21 days, things work. See, when it comes to self-motivation, self basically has a body, a mind, a little emotions, and if all things are working, then energy. You know how mind works? Think of brain as a computer. Research studies have shown that your brain never tries to prove you wrong. Just like a computer, your brain will simply run the program it is given. Your mind can only pull up what you have programmed in. When you say that you can do something, your brain will help you by bringing the how program, how to do this, how to do this. And say when you say, you cannot do this, Again, your brain will help you by bringing in the program why to do this unnecessarily, right? So choose your words wisely when you say. There are different ways of self improvement. Like, take action to improve your self-image. It's important, first of all, you work on your self-image, right? You should take actions towards that. Practice acts of kindness for others. Feel good about yourself. Small things, petty things, but always try to practice some acts of kindness. Help people around. Avoid comparison with others. You should never do that. Five fingers, not like, there is no point. If you compare with somebody, you just stuck there. It's like two people, running a race. The other one will always think, how can I run little faster than the other? Imagine the one who's running, he could be much faster than whatever anybody else would have made. Always compare it with yourself. Be a little better than what you were yesterday. Don't compare it with others. Find a mentor. It's very important. Someone from a different angle looks at you, right, and suggests you what can be done, what can't be done, or how it needs to be taken ahead. Find a mentor. They will help you, guide you. Pick stuff from them. Whatever you feel it's right, go ahead with that. Something which you think, no, it's not working for me, drop it. But having a mentor always helps. Set and work to accomplish achievable goals, right? I'm sure you all would have known about the SMART goals and different kind of goals that we have set. Set a goal, right, which can be achieved. The moment you achieve a goal, celebrate it, right? Acknowledge compliments and feel good about it. It's very important. You need to go step by step to reach ultimately where you want to reach. Do not accept put downs by other people, right? People have no other stuff, something which I can't do. I look at everybody and start feeling that no, this is something which nobody can do, which is not true. Which is definitely not true. If somebody can do, they cannot do, it's their thing. But if you want to do something, work towards it, I'm sure you'd be able to do it. So do not accept put downs by other people. Avoid being pessimistic or hang around negative people. There will always be people who says no. It's okay, avoid them. Not important people in your life. Model the person you want to be, right? In fact, try to see who you would like to be, right? Try to be like that. Change your self-talk. We all do self-talks, most of the time unconsciously, but we do self-talk. So change your self-talk, see how it can be done. Few other things that help you for self-motivation is values. It is important that a person should create a value for himself. A person may hold beliefs in different values such as honesty, sincerity, commitment, loyalty, comparison, coordination. It can be anything. Practice values, it builds. And most of the time, habits also works nice. Habits shape your strengths and abilities. You can have any kind of habit. For example, concern for time, right? Respect your time, ensure you're always on time, respect others' time, sticking to schedules, planning, organizing, these are all habits, right? Good habits ensure, it helps you to strengthen your abilities. Needs is another important thing. The need of a person help him to determine his financial and career goal. The following are the types of needs. It could be the basic needs. Your basic needs are like your food, shelter, clothing. You also have social needs, which are like affection, belongingness, friendship, people moving around. Self-esteem is the third level, which talks about power, control, status. And then the fourth one, which says self-actualization needs, like achievements, recognition, sense of fulfillment. It's very important. Focus on your needs. So when you do this, a lot of things going to change. You should also learn how do you deal with change. The way to deal with change is accept the change, right? Change is inevitable. It happens. Vision helps you to deal with change. Focus on what you can do, not what you can't do, right? There are many things everybody, people can do. There are certain things which they can't do. Always try to focus on what you can do. Develop a perspective of opportunity, right? When you have an opportunity where you see how well it could work. Create a willingness to learn and develop and learn to love, which is very, very important for us, right? So when it comes to self, right, if I could put it in a way like, let me tell you a little difference between a self and a non-self motivated person. Self-motivated person discover their dream, provide them with a passionately felt life purpose, right? And consistent motivation. Someone who is not self-motivated have little sense of purpose, passion or drive in their life. Somebody who is self-motivated commits to their dream. Visualize the successful creation of their ideal future. Somebody who is not so self-motivated wanders aimlessly from one act to another. Someone who is self-motivated person designs a compelling life plan, complete with purposeful long and short-term goals. A non-self-motivated person tend to invent their lives as they live by them, right? Not doing anything much about it. So what makes your life 100%, right? For a moment, if I take every English alphabet as a number, say A says 1, B 2, C 3, D 4, like Q is 17, T is 20, W 23 and Z 26, and I try to fix words and see what the total comes. So the most important things what we feel, skills, for example, SKILLS stands, So the number counts like this: 19 plus 11 plus 9 plus 12 plus 12 plus 5 goes to 82. The next important thing what we feel very important for us is knowledge. So knowledge is like 11 plus 14 plus 15 plus 23 plus 12 plus 5 plus 4 plus 7 plus 5 is 96. When we say hard work, it's 8 plus 1 plus 18 plus 4 plus 23, 15, 18, 11, it says 98. So these are the most important things that we always felt: skills, knowledge and hard work. When it comes to attitude, it's 1 plus 20 plus 20 plus 9 plus 20 plus 21 plus 4 plus 5. It's a full 100. What makes your life 100% is your attitude. That's all. What's the difference between that? I'm sure this helps you to self-motivate.